We live in a world that hates waiting. We want instant answers, instant relief, instant results. But what happens when God says, wait? When the prayer isn't answered right away, when the storm doesn't pass, when the breakthrough doesn't come. Waiting can feel like the hardest storm of all. But what if God's wait is not a punishment, but preparation? Waiting feels heavy. It wears on the heart. David cried in the Psalms, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever?" That's the cry of waiting. The storm is not just outside, it's inside our souls. And many of us know that ache. Waiting for healing, waiting for provision, waiting for answers we can't yet see. The Bible is full of people who had to wait. Abraham waited decades for the son God promised. Joseph waited years in prison before stepping into purpose. Israel waited 40 years in the desert before the promised land. God's story is not written in seconds, but in seasons. And every season of waiting was not wasted. It shaped faith, built character, and aligned hearts to God's will. So why does God say wait? Because waiting grows what rushing cannot. Waiting builds roots before fruit. It shapes us before it blesses us. Sometimes God says wait because the blessing isn't ready. Other times because we aren't ready. Waiting is not God holding out on you. It's God holding you together until the right time. Impatience in the storm whispers, "Do it your way." Don't wait for God. Abraham and Sarah heard that whisper. And Ishmael was born out of human impatience. The result? More pain, more struggle. Waiting tests trust, and in that test, we discover whether our faith rests in God's timing or our own. But those who wait on the Lord never wait in vain. Isaiah promises, "Those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength." Waiting doesn't weaken us, it strengthens us. Like an eagle rising on the wind, waiting lifts us higher than we could ever climb on our own. And when the storm clears, we find we are not only delivered, we are transformed. Maybe right now, God's answer to you is wait, and it feels unbearable. But remember, waiting is not wasted. In the waiting, He is shaping your heart, preparing your path, and writing a story far bigger than this moment. Don't confuse silence with absence. God is closer in your waiting than you realize. If you are waiting today, let this be your prayer. Lord, teach me to trust you in the waiting. Give me strength to endure the storm until your perfect time. The God who made Abraham a father, who lifted Joseph from prison, who brought Israel into the land, is the same God writing your story. When God says wait, it is not a denial. It is an invitation to trust Him deeper. And in His time, His promise will come.